Good morning, my little dirt squirrels. How y'all doing today? So today, we're firing up the dozer and the GPS, and we are going to get snow cleared out first thing, get the boys shoveling, get everything cleared up, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump in the mini excavator, and we're going to probably first do layout with the dozer and lay out some of the stuff because I don't have my rover today. So I'll lay out all the utility trenching with the dozer and clear the snow out of those areas. Then we'll go ahead and we're going to jump in the mini excavator, switch out that bucket. We're going to do some trenching for site lighting today. So stay tuned and we'll get into it. Alright, I just want to show you guys real quick here what I'll be doing with the mark out. So there's my dozer and my GPS. I'm going to zoom right in over here to this red line right here. That red line right there is indicating my parking lot edge. 1 foot beyond that line in my prints shows a buried conduit that runs to all my site lighting. So what I'm going to be doing today is clearing off the snow from this area, marking out where that conduit trench is going to lay, and then I'm going to cut that conduit trench minus 30 inches below my finished grade, my final grade. So inside that ditch edge, I'll probably go 36 because it is on an outside slope. So I'll move it to 36, but essentially I will be following that line around the whole parking lot today, marking it out and excavating it. So once the electrician gets here, he'll be able to bury his conduits down through there. And if we follow this out, you can see site lighting. There's a site light there. And then there's another one right down here on this corner. Right there. So that's what we'll be doing today, and later we'll get into how to mark out everything, how to follow it out and all that. So stay tuned. Alright, what I'm doing here is I'm just clearing out this snow where my site lighting is going to be going here. A lot of it will be going out through these dingle weeds out in here. So I might have to pick it up just over here. But we're just going and pushing this snow out of our way. Where that site lighting's gonna go here, so I'm just gonna go down through here and just smooth all this out. Just work right down through here. Get these stumps and stuff pulled out of the way. That's it. Right now I'm just going to clear up everything where we're going to be working and get the snow out of the way, and then I'll go ahead and I can do mark out and get my depths. So stay tuned, we'll just keep plugging away. I just wanted to show you guys real quick the proper way to plow snow. It's not with a plow truck. It's not with a dump truck. It's with a dozer. Okay, so now I'm going to set my vertical offset to minus 133 for a minus 16-inch cut. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut the edge of my parking lot out to subgrade so to ensure that I have my conduits deep enough. So I'll go ahead, I'll cut it out to subgrade, and then I'll go another 24 inches past it. I'll be down to my 36, 38, whatever I need to be. So you go down, scroll down a vertical offset, select, scroll back. You're gonna click minus 1.33, hit OK, and then you can backspace. And there we go. We have 1.33 right here where I'm setting. I got a 5-foot cut, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna shape up this corner so I can get my conduit trench up to this culvert where I'm at now. So that's what I'll be working on. Show you guys real quick why I wasn't so concerned about cutting grade alongside this little retention area the other day when I was loading trucks out, and I left it kind of high and choppy. Well, it's because I had to cut subgrade over here. So I like to leave material there so I can work it and get a nice finish grade. So you can see now I've worked my way over and I've cleaned right up to the edge of my ditch line. So right over here, I got a nice transition right down to my ditch line. So that's why I did that. It was just a quick tip. It'll help you guys out a lot. Leave a little meat on the bone, then you can always carve it out later. You don't have to precisely hog it out with an excavator when you have a GPS dozer to follow you. And now you can see what I mean by nice transition. I have my pile here, I have my nice main fall, and then I have a slope that drops right into my ditch line that drops into my retention pond down below. So that's that. Look how nice that looks. It's ready for topsoil right there. Other than I'm going to be digging an electrical trench through it later, so I'm not going to topsoil it. Okay, so now we got the area graded to where that red line right there is going to run. That's our conduit trench. Those are light poles. So now that I have this area all subgrade, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get out of the dozer, I'm going to track back from this light pole where my trench is going to begin. I'm going to mark out with spray paint on my blade tip every 10 feet along the whole run. So right now, I'll show you again. There's my line, there's my light pole. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we're going to go down through and mark them all out. So I'll go ahead and get out and show you that. So I'm going to right now position my blade tip perfectly right on that line. And as you can see, the blade tip is sitting perfectly there. I'm going to go ahead and mark that. These boys are looking like they're in a little need of direction, so I'll be right back. Had to get the boys going. I'm going to have them go ahead and backfill around the footing that we just did, that I didn't get on film because I was in the rush, but I got them going and backfilling a footing that we did. Concrete crew's coming to pull the forms here in a little bit, so as soon as the crew gets here, they're going to head over and start backfilling that with stone. At least to the bottom of the footing for now. I'm gonna keep poking away at this, so we'll be back later. So I went ahead and I put a barrel over where my lines come out. So essentially, it's gonna come out like this. That's my T, my blade tip edge. That's where my trench is gonna sit. I went ahead and marked it out. Now I'm gonna go 10 feet back, mark out the next spot, and so on. We're just gonna do that all the way down through. Hurricane out here. And that's really it. That's how you mark out the old conduit trench. You can see the line. You can see the trench is going. It's going to continue out to that corner for now where my other light pole is. It's the only run I'm doing. I got to cut stuff right up there. So. That's how you mark out conduit with a dozer. The easy way. There, now y'all can see where my conduit trench is going. Right down through there. Now I can jump into Mini and dig that, and since I already have subgrade cut down through here on that main fall right there where my parking lot is, nice and square. Now all I need to do is box it out 18 inches here to get my design height, and I'm all set. So that's that. And I'm not even probably going to end up digging it today. I may if I have an extra minute, but chances are it'll only take me about 15 minutes to dig that. So I'll wait till the electrician's here, and then I'll go ahead and dig it then, so I don't have any spot that's going to collect water or anything in the meantime. So that's how that's done, really. It's the easiest way when you don't have your rover and you just mark out with a GPS on a dozer. That's how you do that. Okay, so I think today, instead of digging those electrical trenches, I'm going to focus on maybe getting a little more subgrade over there. I can't do anything out in front of me because I got a fiber line there that needs to be relocated. We've dug it up, located it, and we've had the discussions with Verizon. So right now we're just waiting on the word on all of that. So I figured, why dig the electrical trench right now? It'll only probably take me a half hour to an hour to dig the whole thing, because I already have subgrade there, so I don't have to dig it more than 18 to 20 inches deep. So instead of digging that trench, given a spot where they can, get saturated and all this snow melt will run into right now, I figured I'll just clean up the whole site, get all the snow picked up, cleaned up, all in one spot. The guys are out cleaning off all the machinery, cleaning off all the structures, the pipes, the everything, trench boxes, everything that we have here. We're cleaning everything up, and then we're cleaning everything up to all our trailers and our job trailers and all that. So they're going to focus on that. We're going to focus on moving this snow. We're just going to poke along slowly. I'm not in any kind of a rush here. I don't want to tear anything out of the parking lot. Get it in my pile. And then once I'm done cleaning up the snow and around all these things here, I'll go ahead and I'll cut some more subgrades. So that's what we'll be doing now. Okay, we are back. So now you guys see in that last episode when I graded out this area over here why I did that. Now I'm able to push snow across here without catching too much subgrade, and I can just kind of work my way down through here without any issues at all. So it's just a tip: prep your areas for those of you in the snow belt regions. You know, prep your areas the night before. Then when you come in the next day, it makes for quick work. Now I got the sun out here beating on everything, and this should dry up by this afternoon, be melted off, and then by tomorrow we'll be able to track out here without any issues at all. So it makes it very handy when you just take a little time and prep for the you know, oncoming forecast that they predict. We're just going down through here and we're cleaning it up. We still got snow melting off our dozer, so hopefully you guys can see good. I got lots of water driplets and everything, but we're just going to clean up these windrows. And we're about, I don't know, maybe a 10th high, so we don't tear anything up. Half 10th here and there. We just kind of keep consolidating everything together. Later on, check in with the boys. They're over there clearing around all the structures, so everything else, machinery crews, getting the pumps cleared out, getting everything done for that. So real quick, I wanted to show you guys how to clean out these edges. You got a slope that's going up to the right side in a parking lot that ends square. And a lot of guys would try to straddle this area and hog in either to the right or the left side. The correct way of doing this, get that blade tip right in that corner, walk that corner right out, like so. I'm doing it in snow, it's a lot easier for you guys to see. And then what you do is you're gonna step over to the other side of your toe, and you're gonna angle your blade slightly uphill, and you're gonna pull that corner out just like so. And then when you come back, you'll see you have a nice true corner. Like that. And that's how you do that. Okay, we got the boys working hard over here. I've gotten a lot of questions lately about what it takes to be a laborer or starting out as a laborer, so I took the chance here to have a veteran laborer and a rookie laborer together and ask them what it takes. So we'll walk over there and see. How you making out, bud? No question for you. You're on week 2 now. What does it take to be a laborer?
What does it take to be a laborer?
Yeah.
A lot of that.
A lot of that, a lot of hard work.
A lot of shoveling. A lot of raking.
A lot of shoveling, a lot of raking, a lot of back breaking then.
And a lot of not being a dumbass. Common sense will get you a long way.
Yeah, well. And what about you, veteran?
Veteran laborer.
What's your answer? What does it take to be a good laborer? You're a good laborer. You've been here a long time. You know what you're doing.
Shovel and a lot of stopping. That's what it takes.
That's what it takes. Hard work. No stopping. Back breaking. This guy's a hard worker here. Heck yeah.
That'd be like you.
Like be like the old bucks. And that's just it. You just gotta hang in there and work hard, and eventually you work your way into machines. Or you could be like Adam and be like a laborer supervisor.
I know how to operate.
Yeah, he operates on occasion. And we've even had the new guy in some machines now too, getting him acclimated with everything, so.
Yeah, gotta suck off the block before pay.
Right, yeah. So anyways, that's that. You guys got those questions answered. We'll check in later. Okay, I'm gonna be moving these buckets and things out of the way here, all these barrels with the boys. Then we're gonna go ahead and cut a little grate off this edge, get it up there in the stockpile. I don't really want to dig this trenching without the electrician being here, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna push some of these things out of my way. I gotta flip it over here. Oops, wrong way. There we go. We're just gonna move this off the edge here. And I don't want to flip it over and get stuff all in it. Make it all nasty, so I'm gonna flip it down. And then I'm just gonna slide it on. Like so. Keep it upright so I don't get it all covered with junk. Excavator, and then I can actually get over here and start cutting grades. So we're just gonna move all this stuff over out of my way, these barrels and everything, and then we'll start cutting grade down there. back. We got about half of a dozer width done here in our slot. We worked out this edge out to the ditch line. So we're just gonna keep cleaning up, keep moving dirt. I'm gonna work my way over all the way to that snow pile, hopefully by the end of today. We got about 45 minutes in for a dozer blade width at about a 3-foot cut. So we've probably moved about 600-700 yards up into this pile in about 45 minutes. So we're doing good here. I'm just gonna keep poking along and keep making progress like this. I keep just kind of bumping up my grade as I work up the pile here and just keep losing it as I go. Eventually I'll start bringing bladefuls to the other side of the pile and just minimize that angle. But we're just going to keep working this edge. We've already cleaned everything off, so pretty much ready to go here. Got a nice big platform, very square and easy to rock, so I'm going to third gear as fast as this dozer will allow me to go. What we're going to be doing all day, just pushing this dirt into that pile. We've already cut subgrade crusher run the other direction, so we're not losing that profit. It's been proctored, and now we're just going to keep working this up to the top. I got my offset set to about -1 foot. It's supposed to be -3.3, so I'm leaving a little meat on the bone to shave out later. And that's what we're going to keep on doing. Just keep moving this dirt in that direction. Okay, we have worked our way all the way across to where our crusher run has ended. We got about 3 to 4 dozer widths out of it. So we're doing good here. We're getting close to the end of the day, so we're just gonna clean up and get all the grade where we need it to be. Make sure it can all drain. Make sure we work our way around this grade stake, because that's where I use as a benchmark for my GPS. So we'll stay away from that. We don't want to get bumping around there or anything like that, so it gets messed up. We built one heck of a pile today. I got subgrade cut all the way around the back. I got all the crusher pushed up over there. So we're going to clean up our windrow and then be good to go. We'll see you tomorrow for more dozing, excavating, and construction fun. See ya!
When he try to have Ollie enlisted, if I ever wasn't the greatest nigga, I must have missed it. I need more drinks and less lights, and that American Apparel girl and just tights. She told the director I'm trying to get into school. He told her take them glasses off and get in the pool. It's been a while since I watched the news, cause like a Crip said, I got way too many blues for any more bad news. I was looking at my resume, feeling real fresh today. They rewrite history, I don't believe in yesterday. And what's a black beetle anyway? A fucking roach. I guess it's why they got me sitting in fucking coach. My guy said I need a different approach, cause people is looking at